I think we've probably reached the stage of the season now, or maybe we'll soon to reach that stage of the season where if you're a Nottingham Forest supporter, even if you're a glass half empty Nottingham Forest supporter, you'd be very disappointed if Forest didn't make the Champions League now. Given the start that they've had, given that the position that they're in, given how far they are ahead of Newcastle, of City, and how well they're playing as well, how consistent they've been, I'm going to have to start reassessing my own predictions, to be honest, because still at this point, I can't hand on heart say I think Forest get the top four. I think City are certainties. I think it's Liverpool, Arsenal and City absolutely nailed on. And then Forest, Chelsea, Newcastle, maybe Villa, maybe Bournemouth. And doesn't that just nicely tee up Nottingham Forest's next fixture? They go away to Bournemouth. Bournemouth, probably the form team in the Premier League right now. The way that they're playing, obviously, they've just gone to St James's Park and smashed Newcastle. And now they've got Forest at the Vitality. That is an unbelievable fixture. For Southampton, they're still rooted to the bottom of the table. They're still 10 points. I mean, effectively 11 points when you consider goal difference from safety. And they've got Newcastle at St Mary's coming up. So, you'd have to say that's going to be one where Newcastle are firm favourites, understandably. They're going to be like a wounded animal after that Bournemouth game. And Southampton will do well to, avoid another drubbing. But the way that they're playing, I've got to say, I actually think Southampton are showing a lot more fight in these last 3 or 4 games in particular. I think they should have got something at Old Trafford. You could probably make a case they should have got something at the City ground as well, because they were very, very close to. I mean, I don't think it would have been justified per se, because Forest should have been 4-1 up at one point, but they very nearly snatched a point there. And there's a lot for them to build on, but whether that fight starts to translate into points, enough points that will keep them up at this stage of the season is anyone's guess, but you'd have to say it's looking unlikely at this point.